What's going on, guys? I wanted to do a little bit of a price breakdown on the cost of the figure 8 car before I get into this video. Um, I started off by buying that Cavalier that was originally going to be my figure 8 car, but then I realized it was in too good a shape to junk in one go, and I also had found out that that was a preferred car for Hornets, so I decided to run it in the Hornets and enjoy it rather than junk it. Um, all of that build came out of pocket, so I really needed to find a sponsor for this figure 8 car. I talked to the local bank here, Citizens National Bank of Albion. I asked them for $500, told them I would do a nice paint job with their logo and their colors, and I would drive it in the fair parade for them as their float, and drive it in the figure 8 and hopefully the derby. And they agreed to it. They gave me $500, so that's what I started out with. Then I bought a Mercury Sable for $400. Well, after I started gutting the Mercury, I pulled up the carpet and realized both the floor pans were completely gone, and both the rocker panels were like 90% gone. So there was like 2 or 3 inches of metal between the holes in the floor, and the roached out rocker panels. So that and the roof were the only thing keeping that car from collapsing. So I couldn't make that car safe uh, for anything. So instead, I pulled 2 of the 3 cats off of it because I ran out of time on the third one to get it off, and pulled the aluminum wheels off of it. I took it into the scrapyard. They gave me $80 for one cat, $75 for the other cat. I also brought the Cavalier cat, and they gave me $200 for it, and I'm going to include it in this price breakdown because I didn't get that third one off, and I could use every bit of money I can get for this car. They gave me $54 for the aluminum wheels, $2.80 for the radiator, and $250.20 for the car body, just for the scrap, which gave me a total for that scrap run $662 is what they gave me. So that actually put me up a decent amount from what I started with. So then a buddy had this Nissan Maxima for sale. Well, not really for sale, just sitting. He said I could get it for 400, and it needed a battery. So I bought it for $400. Spent about $150 on a battery and a marine battery box for it. Because I got to move it into the cab with me. And that's where I'm at now with it. I'll keep a running total on the screen as I buy stuff or sell stuff. I also pulled the headlights and taillights and some other stuff off the Mercury and the Nissan that I need to list on eBay. So if those sell, if anything like that sells, I'll update the total. And I don't know, maybe seats will sell. We'll see. But that's where we're at now. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, I think. So, on with the show. Let's go see how much we can get for these cats out of the Nissan Maxima. We need to get some funds for the project. Hoping to get 400. We'll see what we can get. Yep. $110. That's not $400. Oh well, we can make it work. We don't need that much. Build a figure 8 car. So, back to the house. Okay, so now it's time to cut the glass out. And you can see I got everything plastic off and taped off because I hate cleaning up broken glass. And no matter how much you're in the shop vac in there, there's going to be glass in there, and every time you work on the car you're going to get glass in the palm of your hands and then your legs and everything else. The windshield isn't. See, I taped off the sunroof and I taped off the back glass, but I only taped off the edges of the windshield because, you know, it's laminated glass. But I'm going to run the Sawzall along the edges, so that tends to kick up a bunch of glass dust and everything. I'm going to see if this helps, having some tape there. But I taped off some plastic all the way around so the glass just falls into the plastic and I can bag it up instead of running a vacuum. Got that sunroof taped off. Back glass taped off. So we'll see how it goes. I've not tried it like this yet, but we'll see.
Okay, so there's a little bit of glass cleanup. I mean, so quite a bit of glass, but I'm not as worried about glass back here because I won't have to do anything back there. A little bit of glass up here, but a whole lot better than what it would have been. And there's some glass on the floor. Have to get that swept up real good. Most of that's from the windshield dust. But a whole lot less cleanup than the way I did it before without the plastic and the tape and everything.